Hi everyone, I'm Lisa from learnwithconfidence.com, and thank you for joining me today as we talk about how involved parents should be in your child's homework and studying. It's a question I always get from parents when we have our parent interviews and when we chat with them. It's like, how involved should I be in helping my child with their homework and their studying? And the answer is quite a complex one, depending on your child and what struggles they might have and what level of independence they have as it is to start with. But you can see from grade 5 onwards, children like to be very independent. In grade 3, they're very dependent. They need mom's help a lot with homework. Grade 4, they suddenly feel like they're in the deep end, parents as well, and they're expected to do a lot more work, and it's a lot more demanding of them. So parents help a lot in grade 4, and then suddenly something happens in grade 5 where children don't want their mom's help anymore. They are able, they are confident, and then you start to see some marks dropping, or you start to see messages from the teachers saying the child hasn't finished this item of homework, or they keep losing their book. Please could you help with that? And you start to get a little bit concerned, like, shouldn't I be more involved? But I don't want to micromanage my child either. So where's the line? How do we deal with that? So that's what we're going to be discussing today. And the number one tip that I give to my parents that I talk to, are you ready for it? It's time to become your child's accountability partner. So this is no longer about micromanagement. It is no longer about just getting the homework done and helping them with whatever they need to, doing it for them if you need to. That's not what it's about here. This is about becoming their accountability partner. And when you invite someone to become your accountability partner, you are inviting them to give you the support that you need to grow and to improve as a person. And so this is not, when we talk about this, we're not just talking academically, but we're talking about the skills you are developing in your child that are going to go beyond just the academics, okay? Being an accountability partner means that you have a goal of helping them grow and improve as a person, okay? And that means that your job needs to be about guiding and equipping and then holding them accountable, checking in with them, okay? So obviously this means you cannot just drop the reins, okay? So if you're not holding the reins right now, you need to pick them back up. If you have been holding them really tightly, you can loosen a little bit, but don't drop them. That's the key. All right. This is a process which we talk about in education and psychology of a process called scaffolding. And so basically it is what it sounds like. It's providing a structure at different levels so your child can progress through the different levels. Okay, so they start at a lower level where they need a lot of support and a lot of input, and they slowly develop those skills that they need, and they can then move to the next level. And the next level is where they're going to practice those skills and really hone them so that when they move to the final level, they're at a level of mastery, okay, where they are able to work independently without mom's input, direct input, and you move from being the child's like primary support and supervising them in an active way to a position next level of checking in with them, holding them accountable, making sure they're on track, giving help where they need to, and then finally at the next level you are their consultant and their advisor, someone that they can come to when they feel overwhelmed and they feel stressed out and they need some extra help, or they get stuck on a question that they don't know how to handle it. That's when mom is available then at that level to be an advisor. So that's how we want our children to progress, because the bottom line is they're going to move through schooling and they need to be more independent. Unfortunately, mom cannot be there for every step of the way, and they have to learn to work on their own. So that is our goal as parents, to be able to get them to a level of independence where we're still there and we still play an incredibly important role, but our role is a bit more of an accountability role than an input role. So how do we do that? Actually help our children move through those levels practically. And that's what I have a resource for you today that will help you with that. So it's a simple guide for parents, taking you through those 3 levels. I just want to show you inside what it looks like so you can download it. That's the front cover. Okay. And in that guide, we're going to take you through those 3 levels. Okay. So the first level is our red level over there. where there's high parental involvement and low independence. And then we move our children to the orange level, where we're going to find equal parental involvement and dependence. So it's finding that balance between how much can my child actually do on their own and succeed, and how much input do I still need to give them. And the third level, which is low parental involvement and high independence. Okay, so that's our goal, is to move them through each of those 3 steps so that they can reach a level of greater independence. All right, and so in each of those levels, you'll see that we discuss what exactly that level involves and the goals that we're trying to achieve from that level. And then, more importantly than anything else, because this is what you really need as a parent, is a guide for how to actually help them in each of those levels for homework, for studying, and for organizational skills. Okay, so that's going to give you some really practical tips and advice as to what you should be doing in that level so that they can continue to grow and progress. These are the skills that they're going to be developing, because that's at the end of the day what we're talking about here. We're talking about developing their skills so that they can feel confident to actually work on their own. All right, I hope this information has been really useful to you today. If you found something new, or you found something that has caused you to think about something a different way, please feel free to like this video, give me a thumbs up for that. And then if you have any questions about this topic, feel free to leave those in the comments so that I can answer those for you. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you can carry on receiving resources about parenting and helping your child succeed in their education and their development. So I will see you in the next video. Till next time.